Oh! What was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? Yo, who's out there?
I don't know if you can see that. That they are literally scanning up the night.
Hey! Hello, who is this? Can I help you? Hey.
Some forests have rules. This one has a body count. On the night of October 5th, 2025, a YouTuber named Jasko drove alone into one of America's most cursed woodlands. He had no idea someone was already waiting for him. He wasn't even supposed to be alone. His friend bailed last minute, but Jasko came anyway. Because this forest, 3 centuries of cult rituals, disappearances, and murders, doesn't care how many people you brought. It just cares that you showed up.
Alright guys, I'm really freaked out right now and I'm really sorry to start the video off like this. Let me catch you up to speed. So, I was just doing my business in the forest. I actually came from down that trail. And I'm gonna be fully transparent with you guys. It was a number 2. And while I was in there, I heard a car drive by and I heard it stop. I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, okay, maybe they're trying to get around because I'm kind of a dickhead and I didn't park properly. I just came out of the trail. Someone literally left a note on my van. It says hello with a smiley face and then something at the bottom. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is a very terrifying forest. This is a forest known for cult activity, for tragedies, murders, you name it. A lot of bad things have happened here. And I can't believe I'm starting the video off like this. Honestly, I don't know how much I can do because I'm alone. I'm alone here tonight.
Then he found the note, left on his van while he was gone, just a smiley face, and something written underneath that nobody could explain. He hadn't even set up camp yet. Deep in the trees, a light appeared, moving, no source, no explanation.
Curses kill you. I don't have an answer. Whoa, hello? Wait, is that a light? Hold on, guys, I see a light.
Water.
I'm trying to move my camera. I swear to you, I see a light. Yeah, look, look, look. It's like right there. Yo, who's out there? Yo.
Found footage.
No, we're not about to turn this into a found footage. No, 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 no. What's crazy about that is one of the stories about this forest is a guy who came here with a camcorder and he went missing. They found his camcorder and they saw some of the things that he experienced, which is fucking crazy.
One rule of this forest is simple. Never follow the lights. They don't lead out. They lead deeper in. Then something hit the van.
On the rooftop.
On the rooftop? Are you on top of the van? Oh. Hello?
My object.
This is your object? It sounds like...
Knocked on wall.
Who's down there? Oh my God. Something's moving in there. Okay.
Roof.
Roof again? Oh! What was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? Yo, who's out there? Okay, okay. Not doing this. We just got here. I'm not doing this. All right, guys. Kind of want to just show you the note. I don't know what the hell it said. There was something written on the bottom. I have no idea what it means. If you guys could let me know, I appreciate it. I am gonna keep on moving.
Not a branch, not wind, something deliberate. The knocking didn't stop. That's when he found the tent.
Is that a tent? Hello? That was a weird sound. is really strange. I was just driving, looking for a campsite for the night, and I see this. It's clearly a tent. Question is there anyone out here that the tent belongs to? Did they abandon it? Did something bad happen? I really don't want to think that, but considering where I am right now, it's quite the possibility. Now, this is a forest that has experienced a lot of deaths, disappearances, everything.
Pink, abandoned, burnt around the edges. Someone had been here recently.
Guys, I just realized too, these are like burnt. Oh yeah, it's like crispy. Yeah, these are like burnt. Look. I mean, you could see. Oh, look. It looks like there's like a makeshift trail right there. Oh, there's some stuff on the floor. Well, guys, I'm alone in the forest right now. Some personal Oh my God. That's a scream. That's a scream.
Whatever made them leave, they left too fast to take anything with them. The spirit box said one thing immediately.
And what the are you trying to tell me something? Quick death. Okay, that's very disturbing.
Quick death. He saw it near the end of the night, 7 feet tall, darting behind a tree. No sound after that, no bugs, no birds, nothing.
I experienced something about, I'd say about 45 minutes ago. I didn't capture it on camera because I was doing my business outside, let me put it that way. And I was finishing up and I heard what sounded like footsteps and leaves behind me. So I got up pretty quickly and I was like looking around. I was like, is anyone out there? Like, what's going on? And I started walking back. I was maybe about 20 feet from the van when I heard a branch snap. Like someone stepped on a branch and it snapped. And it went dead quiet. No bugs, no birds, nothing. I turn around. I don't see anything. So I'm like, okay. And then very quickly, I seen this shadow. It had to have been like 7, 8 feet tall, just dart behind a tree. That's when my heart sank and I ran back to the van and I didn't even think about it. I literally just sat in the driver's seat and moved to a different area. I don't know what the hell I seen. I don't know what it possibly, realistically what it could have been, you know?
Then the gunshots.
What? Oh! Gunshots, gunshots, gunshots! What the What the Yo! Oh, what the is that? What is that? What the is that? What the? Yo, someone, I think someone's outside. Hello? Oh my God. What the Who's out here? This. Get the out of here. That was flat. Wait. There's air coming out. Oh. Guys, I think someone just popped my tire.
And when he ran back to the van, his tire was flat, slashed. Someone had been right there, in the dark, while he wasn't looking. A YouTuber named Dan had never done a solo wild camp before. First time out alone. Dark, wet, shoes falling apart, bag on his back, Into the woods. He kept his torch on low the whole walk in, didn't want to drain the battery. But an hour in, walking through the trees, he started hearing things. Little flashes in the dark. Sounds he couldn't place. He told himself it was nothing. Then he made a decision. Turned the torch to full beam to film the woodland. That was the mistake.
Dim lights only now. I was just shining the torch round on full beam, showing like the woods to the camera. Some car somewhere on a road up there stopped, and I swear a torch shone into the trees, obviously from well above my head, but it's just spooked me a bit.
Oh man, my heart is going. I swear the car that I just mentioned pulled up and somebody has got out. I don't know if it's just coincidence. I'm trying to tell myself that, but I am really, oh my goodness me. I know. This isn't fun, this. I am so stupid. I am the stupidest person
A car on the road above stopped. A torch beam swept down into the trees. Then a door opened. Someone got out. They started scanning, sweeping the light up and down through the woods.
I don't know if you can see that they are literally scanning up and down. They are literally... Can you see this on the ground? They're literally looking straight at me. I know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm literally crouched. I'm sat on the ground. Right, the camera off.
After a while, they finally left, and so I stayed hanging around in the woods for a good while after, just to make sure everybody was definitely gone.
Slowly, looking for something, straight toward where he was sitting. He killed his camera, dropped to the ground, sat completely still in the dark, waiting for them to leave. When they finally left, he didn't move for a while, then switched to red light only and pushed deeper into the hills as fast as he could, heart still pounding.
I'm about 90% certain they drove in that direction. I decided to proceed along the road on my intended route to escape into the hills as quick as possible, but use my red light so that I was far less visible at a distance. And I'll be honest, at this point I've got that horrible adrenaline sensation in my chest, and I've got loads of video recorded from this section.
He found shelter, made pasta, tried to calm down, then quad bikes, then a car alarm, then a man shouting in the distance. He knew there had been trouble in the area recently, people doing things they shouldn't be, on the back lanes, in the car parks, out here. So he packed up and walked 6 miles home in the dark to secure himself. Some campers go looking for Bigfoot. A camping YouTuber named Jay Bear found something far more dangerous. He was alone, deep in the woods, bare minimum gear. No moon, just darkness and whatever was already out there. For most of the night, nothing happened. A few strange sounds, a loud bang near the lake, shadows deep in the tree line that never moved.
Did you guys hear that? That was a big frickin' bang by camp. Keep your eyes open though, guys, because these woods are frickin' scary. You never know. I've sworn I've seen things in them. Nothing happened. It was actually the most time I've ever spent here with nothing weird happening. And but there was a time that deep in the forest looked like a silhouette of a person. So yeah, silhouette of a person. But I sat there and stared at that sucker for like 5 minutes and it never moved, so I chalked it up as shadows maybe.
He talked himself through it, stayed calm. Then around midnight he nearly fell asleep. That is when it started.
I just heard I don't know if I was even all the way asleep or what, but there was a huge crash outside. one. More than one. Crap, wrong way. Something is standing right outside of the tent.
A massive crash right outside the tent. Then footsteps. Then breathing, close enough to hear through the fabric. Something was standing right there. And then it started throwing objects directly at the tent.
It walked right up to the tent. Do you hear it? There it is again. What the heck is that? Oh. It's throwing stuff at the tent. I'm armed. No. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have a freaking heart attack. Man, whatever that is, I don't know what. I almost feel like it could be people messing with me. I just heard it breathing. Oh! I can hear it.
Jay Bear was armed. He stayed completely silent, pleading under his breath for whatever was outside to leave. After 5 minutes, the sounds stopped.
No, please, no, please, no, please, no. Please, no. Please, no. Please leave, please leave. Please leave. I think it's leaving. So it's been about 5 minutes and I haven't heard anything. But my heart's still about to beat out of my chest, and I'm gonna take this opportunity and leave right now before whatever that was. Sounded like there was 2 of them. There's people, creatures, whatever that was. I am leaving before they come back. I do not feel safe. I'm sorry guys, I'm not.
He grabbed what he could and ran. He came back a week later to collect his gear. What he found made his stomach drop.
Man, I'm so glad we left, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Frickin' cinder block. Someone destroyed the frickin' tent. I wonder if they thought I was laying in there when they threw that block on it. Man, that would have messed me up. Man, it looks like somebody was trying to hurt me. Yeah, so it's official. There's a frickin' maniac or something out here. Frickin' psychopath. Man, that is crazy. Oh, it's ripped up too. Look at all the rips in it.
A concrete cinder block had been thrown directly onto the tent. The door had been sliced open. Someone had cut through it to look inside. When they found it empty, they threw the block anyway. This was never Bigfoot. Someone out there wanted to hurt him, and he had been sleeping just inches away. He spent weeks building the perfect winter camping setup inside his car. custom shelving, a propane stove, a mini fridge. A YouTuber named Bia Heza had thought of everything, almost everything. The night of February 1st, 2026 started perfectly. Parked in the snow, windows covered, heater running.
For my appetizer, I'll be having some lightly toasted bread, salted grass-fed butter, salmon boba on top. A little salty, a little fishy, and just the energy that I'll need to cook up the main course. Got some veggies. This rice comes pre-cooked, which is very convenient. Butter pan-seared lobster along with some fried rice. And now it's time for our third and final course for the evening. We're looking at a little open flame cooking here, a very advanced technique. Dark chocolate s'more and some chamomile tea.
He cooked a 3-course meal, made chamomile tea, and settled in. Cozy, warm, completely alone. Then headlights appeared.
Hey! Hello, who is this? Can I help you? Hey! What can I do for you?
Open the door!
A car pulled up and blocked him in completely. Someone stepped out with a flashlight, shining it directly through his windows.
How may I help you?
Open the door!
I'm not gonna be able to do that.
Hey, what are you doing?
Bia Heza tried to speak through the cracked window. No response, just silence, then banging. Then the door handle being yanked from outside. He climbed into the driver's seat and started the car. The wheels spun on the frozen ground.
What you can't really see in this video is that the car that drives up and starts honking actually first fully blocks in my car. Someone comes out of the car with a flashlight, fully just blinding me, so I can't really see what's going on outside. And if you remember, my windows are cracked open, so I try to speak to him and he's just not responding. It's dead silence. He then suddenly starts banging on the window, yelling at me to open the door. He even goes for the handle of the door. And man, once I heard the aggression in his voice, my heart just fully sank. I realized that this was not a friendly encounter, so I reached around from the back and started up the car. I slide in the driver's seat. He gets even more aggressive, starts banging on all my windows, continues yelling at me to open the door. At this point, it got a lot colder, so the snow underneath the car is more frozen. My wheels are spinning in place, not catching traction. He's still blinding me with his flashlight. He aggressively rips off my mesh bug net, keeps banging the window harder and harder until he fully breaks it in, and I'm showered with shards of glass in my face.
The stranger got more aggressive, hitting every window, screaming at him to open the door. Then the window shattered, glass everywhere, including his eye. The wheels caught traction just in time. He squeezed past the blocked car and drove home half blind.
Praise the Lord Almighty. Right at this point, my wheels catch traction and there's just enough of an angle there where I can squeeze past his car, get around him, and get myself out of there. You can see my left eye rapidly blinking here. It was blurry the entire way home, and after getting it checked out, it appears that some of the glass had scratched through my eyeball. I've been going through treatment for that, and I can now see more clearly, which is pretty great. Now, I have no idea what this guy's intentions could have been.
Doctors confirmed glass had scratched through his eyeball. He spent weeks in treatment. He still has no idea what that man wanted. Some places have a reputation. Witches Woods has a number of unanswered questions. A car camper known as Creepy Travels drove out there alone one Saturday night. Nobody else showed up. That was the first warning. The woods were completely silent. No bugs, no frogs. Something had moved through before him and shut the whole place down.
Yep, the gate's still there. I wish that microphone worked. That would have been cool. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but these frogs just started. They're everywhere. So why was the woods so quiet? Since I've been here, everything has been quiet. No animals, no bugs. That is weird.
Then he saw it.
I could have swore something ran from right there across on the other side of that gate. Didn't see it, but you know what I'm talking about. The side of your eye, I mean, something went. And I caught it about right in there before it got to the other side. It was dark, tall and dark. Please don't let nobody be right there. Please don't let nobody be right there. I am so far out. No phone reception. I am so far out. Anybody could do anything out here and nobody would know it. It was right through here. I guess right there. I saw something. I thought it was more right here, but it would have had to been right there. But I never heard leaves either.
Something dark and tall crossing the tree line at the edge of the gate. No sound, no footsteps, just movement and then nothing. Completely alone. Down at the creek, he found the symbols again.
Let me slide my phone over. I can't see the screen. Because I just see something. Don't know if y'all see it. Right there. It is. That ain't the same one. There was one hanging there, but it had fallen. And that's not grass rope. That's something black tying it together. That's a new one. So what are they doing down here? Do y'all think that's witchcraft or what? Or am I way off? Is it something else? Yeah. What is that, zip tie? No, that's strips of duct tape. Yeah, look. There's the old one. Right there. That was the old one. That was hanging. And it had grass rope. Oh, shoot. Yep. Duct tape. That's a new one. Look. There's the old one right there. That is the old one. In fact, I think I see a piece of that grass rope. Or is that grass rope? Yep. There's a piece of that grass rope that was tying it together. There's another piece of that stick. There's another one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a 4. Could have swore I just heard somebody scream.
Someone had been here recently? Someone was still coming back? Then the scream hit. A scream.
I swear I keep seeing something right there. Oh my God. Please tell me my phone picked that up. Somebody just screamed. That was not a dog, that was a scream. I did not want to cut my camera off to go back to see what it was. But I want to so bad. Or to see if it caught it. I hope my phone got that. But I'm staying. That was not an animal. Somebody yelled.
50 to 60 yards away, from the exact direction where he had seen the shadow. He didn't go check. He kept filming instead. He tried to sleep. Woke up 30 minutes later to something screaming right outside the open tailgate, loud enough to make him sit straight up.
I just woke up. I heard something screaming and hollering again. I've been out here walking up and down. I don't know what it was. Scared the hell out of me because it was loud. Very, very loud. I think when I sleep this time, I'm gonna shut the tailgate. Roll up that back window. I'm not gonna leave it down. I wasn't even really asleep. I was in there for like 15 minutes. I think I dozed. I'm not sure. I swore I just saw somebody run across that road. I could swore somebody just ran across from there over. I've got to get my better flashlight. Yeah, I'm shutting my tailgate.
Then he saw it. A figure running across the road. He shut the tailgate, rolled up the windows, and waited for morning inside a car with no weapons, no signal, and something outside that already knew exactly where he was parked.